Is there a way to make the lines of the nerves thicker so that they don't look so thin?
I've never tried thicker. You can make them different colors. So you could. You don't have to do this, but if you wanted to, I can make each one a different color. So my plus sign, I can go to the shape. I can choose object display. Is there a thickness here? There might be a thickness. Ghosting information, bounding box. There's a drawing override. Enable the override, and I can pick a different color from my slider here. So that one could be pink, and now that one's pink, and then that's pink, or fuchsia, whatever you want to call it. And then my blink box, I can make blue. So I can make them different color. I don't want to do green. I don't want to do yellow. That, teal, sure. That one could be teal. I'll check. There's one other thought where it might be. Never thought to make them thicker. Oop. Grab this guy. I'm always going to, I don't want to make that teal. I'm so sorry. That's the color of selection. Let's do that color. Yes. You can do something like that. Enable drawing overrides. You can pick other colors too. I just like using the index colors. Okay. And this guy I'll do red. It's like a deep dark red. There you go. Let's see. Display. NURB. I'll get back to you. I don't think so. The colors help, though. You didn't have to do that part, though. All right. Nerves are set. Now, am I recording? I am recording. This is the point. Jamar, save as. Save as. Command-Shift-S. And you're going to say handles set.
Wait, sorry.
Yep, it's all right. It's okay. I know. That's why I said your name. That's why I made sure I did it. You're going to do a save as, and you're going to call it handles set.
Oh, hey, John.
Because you have set.
Yeah. I have my face blended. Should I just delete the other faces?
After a save as, yes. Hey, do you know what? Call it handles ready. I'm sorry. Handles ready.
We haven't set our handles yet.
Because we haven't actually set them to the driven keys. You're correct. So we just have them ready. Yeah, Crystal? I will come back and help you more because we're close to done. Nothing has been bound to the face yet. So if you were to... Where's Ahsoka? Let me find Ahsoka. Or let me find anything. Yeah. So if I were to take my... Let's do Swampy. Oh, that's going to really mess it up. Let's see. Handle, heads blended. Let's just take Ahsoka. This is going to get really messy with it. If I were to take my... This is my blend shapes for Ahsoka. And if I literally just take that Maya file and drag it into my Maya window, boop, there she is, ready to go. Right? So then I can then do this next step with whatever I have. So I'm going to undo. Just going to undo that whole import. Oh, man. Go away. Oh, don't do that. No. Sorry. There you go. Okay. So you could delete your happy face and throw in your blended shapes, and you could reapply these set-driven keys. Okay? Does that make sense? So you have these handles ready to be used for whatever thing you have. So if you're following along with the happy face because you didn't finish your blend shapes, right? You're going to go home, make up work time, whenever. You take this file, you dump this file into, I could do it the other way too, right? Let me do a save scene. Let me open up Ahsoka. Right? And then, oops, yeah, and then, oh, where did I save you? Let's go to downloads. Nope, documents. Yes. And when it says handles ready, my handles are right there. I can just delete this face. Right? So you can just drag one MIA file into the other, and then the handles are there. So you can, just like how we set up that camera can be used over and over and over again. So the same thing goes here. Right? So this is why we do a double save as. Handles ready. That's handles ready. If you're on the my Pac-Man Steve, the yellow face, save and save as again. So save as once, call it handles ready. This is the file you're going to take with you, email it to yourself, whatever. And when your blends are ready to be applied to the handles, do it. I do not want you turning in a happy face smile. I want you to do this to your self-portrait or to your monsters. Okay? Everyone get that? Yeah? Affirmative? Thank you. Thank you for nodding. All right. I know it's late. So, let's do one more save as so that we don't ruin our handles. File, save scene as, handles set. Now we're going to call them handles set. Because now we're going to set the handles to the driven key.
Did I need to do any of this, but since I already have it with my base?
Yeah, you don't have to do that. To save that, you can just do handle set. It's nice to have a set of handles so they're ready to import, right? Again, this is what will happen. Someone will actually build something for you to attach to. This happens all, like you're going to hand off files between each other. This way you always have the same set of handles for all of your rigs. You can kind of cut. That's why they get really super fancy, because they just spend forever, a day or two doodling these, and then they start applying them to their other rigs. Okay. All right. Order is important. So here we're going to go. We're going to do a new window. We're going to have 2 windows open. I believe in you. Who's ever yawning? Right? You're going to apply a NURB handle, that's one of these circles, as the driver, and the blend node as the driven. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second.
For
right?
rigging.
From the rigging class? Perfect. Good.
It's been a while since I've done it, though.
Good. That's why we do it.
If I remember correctly, though, that process can be tricky if there's a lot of drivers and drivens.
Well, that's why we kept it simple. All right. So, and that's why we have separate nodes. That might help. So, here we go. You do have to switch it to animation. And I do believe, since I wrote this slide, I do believe they have updated it to key. I believe this menu set used to be called animate. I could be wrong. But key, set driven key, yes. Okay. And then,
Do we have to have something selected first, or can we just go?
yeah. I'm just finding the windows. And then you also need window, animation editor. Sorry, animation editor, shape editor. Okay. I got shape editor open. And I got set driven key open. Okay. And I was lucky. One of my things was already selected, and it located it up in the driven. And I didn't want it to be in the driven. I messed up. So I'm just going to close it. Doop.
Can you
So-
just select something else?
That's what I'm getting at. Yep.
You know what I mean, with the window still open.
I'm not sure. Let's find out. But let me just show you this part. So, the blend node is the driven. So what you want actually as the driven is, let's do eyes let's highlight the eyes node for driven.
What should I do for mine?
You pick, man. You didn't follow the instructions, so you gotta figure it out.
You need to follow your instructions. You can't say do what you want.
Separate. I said separate. I said mouth, eyes, brow. Keep them separate. Go back to the tape. All right. So we hit eyes here. This is going to get driven by what we choose for the driver. So eyes is highlighted, the node in my blend shape editor. And again, I'll go to key, set driven key, set. Oh, I can just load it. Never mind. It's already there. I'll just fix it up. So I'm going to say the driven is the eyes node, load driven. Why aren't you fixing that? Close. Oh, you were still highlighted. Aha. Thank you. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Nope.
Wait.
Why isn't it? Hold on. Hold. Why aren't you working? I jinxed it. You were all here when Paul was here and I jinxed it. Okay.
So I need to select one of the controls first.
Yeah, I'm wondering why my node isn't being selected. Usually, One second. Everything was going so smoothly. I'm missing one thing. There it is. Can I delete this? Can I remove that? Okay. All right. You can do it that way. Or, that's what I want. There's one more thing I can do. Hold on. I know what I'm doing wrong. It's one little button. This is why we love Maya. There's a select. There's something that says select. I have to say select. Add target. Add selection as target.
Yeah, that sounds right.
No. I'm missing one step. All right. So if I select eyes here in my channel, that seemed to did it. That seemed to do it. Let's try that again. Good. And then load driver. All right. Let me start over. Okay. Sorry for the slight mix-up. So I'm going to go again to, it'll select something that's driven. So I'm going to select here on my face and then select eyes. That should do it. And then if I go to key, set driven key, set, eyes should wind up in driven. If it's not there, click on your face, click on inputs, and hit load driven. And there it is. It'll be down there. Okay, so that's going to be driven. And then this handle right here is going to be my driver. I'll do the blink. Which one's blink? This one's blink. So I'm going to select that handle. I'll zoom in so you can see it better. That handle, just the circle, load driver. Okay, now it gets fun. I'm going to zoom in on this stuff so you can see it. All right, so here's the fun part. Key is the key button. Key is the key button. So if I take this circle and I pull it up, and I'm going to take blink is selected, and I got to get my I think I remembered now. Is it right click? It's one of these. It's one of these. Select. There it is. That's what I had to do. I had to right click on it and choose select blend node. Ugh. All right. So that's fine. It's already in there. So I'll do it again and I'll do it better in a second. I got blink on. I got translate Y on. So I'm going to turn blink up. And my translate is already moved to 5. I hit key. It became blue. That's a good sign. I forgot to key it at 0. I'm going to bring it back down to 0. Bop, 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 bop. Translate Y is going to be at 0. My blink is going to be at 0. And my eyes wide is going to be at 0. And I'm going to hit, can I select both of these? Yes. So I want my translate Y to be 0. I have translate Y highlighted. Blink is highlighted. Can I have 2? No, I have to do this one at a time. Oh, maybe I can. And I hit key. We'll find out. I know, I'm going fast. I'm going to re-explain this again, don't worry.
I don't think it's going to work for mine with my facial expressions because you have it on translate Y and X values, so I don't think my expressions will work that way.
If the handle's working that way.
Yeah, the handle,
All right,
but
just watch. Just watch and figure out how to create handles. All right, I'm going to pull this down now. Okay. Translate Y. Translate Y. And I want my wide open, but not my blink. I'm going to deselect my blink. Like that. And hit key. So now when I move this circle, yeah. Now when I move that circle, and I did this all out of order, and I'm really sorry. There you go. I'm going to start over with the mouth. All right. I'm going to do the mouth next. The mouth is going to be fun. So I'm going to select my face. Actually, I'll do this the correct way. I'm going to go to Window, Animation Editor, Shape Editor. I'm going to go to my mouth, right-click on my mouth, and choose Select Blend Shape Node. That's the step I missed. That was the one key element I missed. You have to tell very directly that I've selected the blend shape node, not just highlight it. I thought highlighting it would do the trick. That's that one. I'm going to chalk that up to I don't know, late night teaching. So you got to right click and choose select the blend shape node. I knew I was missing that step. Boom. Now that's selected exclusively in the channel box. So now when I hit key, set driven key set, mouth is in driven. That's what I want. Now I'm going to select my handle. I'm going to load the driver. Boop. Now this one gets fun because I have 4 directions to do. Okay. So here's what I do next. I go, so you can do it with, try it with the 4, Ben. So one of the nodes, whatever node it is. So I have all 4 of those. I want all 4 of those. Close, open, smile, frown. I want those to be set to 0 with my translate X and my translate Y. I'm going to hit key. They've all become blue. So I know that when I bring my node to 0, right. And Ben, you can do this. You just can't combine. You can't pull a slider and pull a plus. That's going to amplify each other. That's all that matters. You can still do this with 4 shapes.
I think I'll wait till you're done because I think I'm getting lost with mine.
All right. Oh, and I can only do one at a time. So let me do translate X. I'm going to key that as well. So sorry. You can't have multiple drivers selected. It's only one parameter. All right, but I can't have multiple driven selected. All right. Now, I'm going to pull this to the right. Let's see. I got open and close. Smile and frown. Open and close makes sense. If I pull it up, it should be open. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to pull this open. And now with my open slider, I'm going to pull open up. Ooh, there's eyeballs in there. It's like Beetlejuice. Pull that open. Translate Y. I'm going to key that one. Bam. Okay. Since I've already set this to 0, when I pull that down, look, it's coming back. Look, the mouth is already resetting back to 0. And now I'm going to pull this down. And now I'm going to increase close. Key. Key is the key component. So now I'm going to go up and down. Now I can have them talk. Hi, I'm blah, blah, blah. How are you? Right? Then, and here's the tricky part. I'm going to pull to the right now. Make sure you're at 0. 0 and 0. That'll help. I want to make sure my translate X now is selected. And now I'm going to pull this to the right. And I'm going to turn up. Sorry, what do we got? Smile. Smile. Key. Boop. Pull to the left. Frown. Key. Boop. And now, yeah. So now if I want a mouth that's smiling and open, a mouth that's smiling and closed, a mouth that's frowned and closed, a mouth that's frowned and open. Can I do a mouth that's frowning and smiling? No. Can I do a mouth that's opening and closed? No. So I am limited by, like, I can't combine those two, but why would I want to combine those two? Right? So now I got this wonderfully nuanced way of making him, instead of just 4 motions now, I can kind of pull through a lot of different, like I have a maniacal smile versus a, whatever. So you can combine these out. Like a prideful smile and an enthusiastic smile. And then an okay, and then, right? A neutral smile. Standard smile. So now I have 3 smiles instead of just 1. And now I have 3 frowns instead of just 1. That's the fun part. If you're with me, or if you've got it, I'm gonna do the next 2 handles. I'm gonna finish up. But if you've got it, go ahead and do it on your own. And the play blast, I want the play blast to be this wide, and you're actually gonna keyframe these now instead of going to your dope sheet, which you did in Mark 420. When you animated the face, you went not to your dope sheet. I'm sorry, and you went to your shape editor. And when you're animating your face, you did it with these, right? Okay. What'd I do? Okay, you have no choice? Okay. Sorry, I can just redo it all. Yeah, send a report. I'm not doing anything wrong. I got it on tape. All right. Oh, I don't think I have auto key. I don't think I have auto save. I reset the settings just this morning because something was funky, or just before the start of class. I think I have to do it all over again. That's okay. It's a review. We wanted to review anyway. All right. Well, that's opening. So Ben, I don't know what you're going to combine, but somehow make your handles drive different facial expressions. I don't care what.
So like the left eye could just control like.
Make when that call the handles whatever. Just when one handle moves, I want one facial expression. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So since I have like 11 facial expressions and only like 4 handles, do you want me to just use 4 expressions for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was weird though, because for the last assignment, I thought we were literally just creating like emotional facial expressions, not just like parts of the face.
So
Like,
so what you normally want to do, you use the word we try to avoid. You don't want to make an emotional connection. You have a frown and a smile. You don't say happy and sad. Because sometimes you get so happy you frown. I know that sounds weird. Sometimes you get so angry you start smiling. So one thing that ooh, recovered. Come on. Sorry. Sorry. So one thing you don't want to do, let's save as. Connected. Handles connected. If you wanted to do another save as. But you made just 12 different expressions. So however you want to connect those expressions to these handles, even if when you combine them they look really super funky, the exercise of connecting them is the important part.
so after I move my eye handle all the way upwards to like
Have one expression go up. Anyone.
in the blend shape.
Yes. And then when you pull it the other way, do a different expression.
Okay, how do I just say?
I'm going to repeat everything right now because we covered everything. But that is good to know. You don't call it angry eyes, even though I did. You call them like grimace or scowl. You try to give them a descriptive word. It's up to the animator to decide the emotion attached to that expression. And like a droopy eyes with a happy face is like ecstatic, right? Scowly eyes with a big smile is maniacal, is evil, right? So the combo of the combo of your eyes and your mouth create the emotion. I'm getting very deep inside baseball there.
Call them angry face.
I know. That's fine. For you, that's fine. I'm saying when you get there, they're going to want that. Okay. Let's do this one. Another connection. So the trick was where I messed up the first time. Let me turn off symmetry. I'm going to go to get back to animation mode, window mode, animation editor, shape editor. I'm going to select my brow. Right click, select blend shape node. This is why we made them separate. So I actually did the eyes wrong. I'm going to have to deconnect them in a second. But select your blend shape node. It's one simple, easy right click, and I forgot. It's because I didn't step outside. I should have stepped outside. When I take a break, I need to step outside. That's what I'm going to blame it on me stepping outside. All right, that's highlighted, that's selected. I know it is because in my channel box, it's all I see. And now that's how I know it's selected. It is confusing. Key, set driven key. Set. There it all is. And then I got to load my driver, select my handle, load my driver. Translate Y for up, down, and arc. I have them all selected. I want it keyed at 0. So when it's in its neutral position, the eyebrows should be neutral like that. Okay. So I'm on Translate Y. I'm going to pull this up. Right? And I'm actually going to make this one arc. So this is going to be my arc eyebrows. And I'm going to hit key. And then I'm going to go select my Translate X. Move it over to the right and down. And that's going to be up. So right is to the up. And oops. Because I got to set that to 0 right here. Excuse me. So then on Translate X, I have to make sure I set these all to 0 as well. I forgot. I did it for Y, but I didn't do it for X. Key. Nice and crucial there. Okay, so just up, right. Oop, that didn't work. Key here. And then, I didn't have it keyed there. And then key this one up. Key. Pull it to the left. Key. And now, I have my eyebrows to move. Okay. Eyebrows, looking good. Mouth, looking good. Eyes, looking good. So I guess the other way I did it worked too, but it was a little more convoluted. So I'm just going to go here to my other set of eyes. My last set. I'm going to hit angry. Can I do it like this? Can I grab just those two? Can I have those selected? No. Combination target? No, that's not going to work. No, undo. Undo. Okay. Have those selected. I can have them selected down here on the. I'll just do the whole node. Right click key. So I have that node selected. Set driven key set. There it is. Oh no, undo. Take that back. Close. Okay. Eyes, right click, select blend node. Key. Set driven key set. Eyes. Yes. Select my node. Load driver. Yes. I'm going to select my angry and my sad. Key them at, angry and sad here on my list. Translate Y right here on my list. Key. Boom, 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 boom. Pull my Y up. Pull my angry up. Oops. And I know what Ben's going to say. You said not to do that. I know, because on my demo I was going fast. Key. Your teacher's a hypocrite. Same thing down here. So up was angry. Yeah. Down will be sad. So it should be scowl and grimace. Or scowl and droop. Excuse me. So I'm going to hit sad, translate. I'm going to crank that one up. Key. And now I think all four of my things work. Excellent. Let me, for the sake of the video of the lecture, to just talk about turning it in. And then I'll run around and help people that need help for the next hour. And then we're done. All right, so here's what you want to do. To turn it in, if I go to assignments, student view, set driven keys for self-portrait. If you stick around, you could probably finish this and have no homework. Okay? You're going to have three controls. Keyframe the handles rather than the blend shape nodes or the blend shape editor. All right? Cycle through 6 different combos. So if you're going to do 6 different combos, that should be somewhere around 100 and somewhere between 150 to 200 frames. Ish. Do I care exactly how long you show each one? Somewhere between 12 and 10. What I do care is that I see these handles move the same time I see this face move. So when you do it, I said do. When you do it, make sure that the head is here. And then all you have to do is keyframe 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. S. Press S there. They're keyframed. Are they keyframed? They're there. They're keyframed. Turn on your auto key. And then cycle through 6 different things. Let's do 200. So I'm going to go every second-ish. So I'm going to go pull this guy up and up and arched. And this guy, try to do make some faces, maybe down and arched. All right, and then get this guy closed, and that's an angry face. Boom. So go now. If I go from 1 to 25, angry time. Yeah. Go another set, 25 frames, whatever you want. Make another face. Let's try to change the emotion completely. Give me a droop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Now he's happy. So with auto key, he's there. 6 combos. Just cycle it through. It's okay. You don't have to create holds. Let's get this guy extra there. Oh, that's really... Ooh, that's nice and dopey. Something like that. Here. Just show off what you can. Try to make different faces. Let's make the eyes open. There you go. So go through 6, and then when you... let's see what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your neutral doesn't count. 5. You got it, John? 6. One more. One more for good measure. Let's make him sleepy. What happened? My mouse stopped working. Okay. Oh God. And then we're gonna, let's do, I haven't really done a sad face. Let's do sad, sad, sad. Right? So Ben, back to what I was talking about, right? Frown with a droop versus frown with a scowl, right? 2 different ranges of emotion. That's why we like to split them up. But you got what you got. Okay, 150. Maybe I'll do 175 and return it back to normal. And then just, ooh! Just getting back to normal. Bop, bop, return to normal. I could make them 0 if I wanted to, but that's good. So when you play blast it out, just make sure I can see the circles dancing around. Right click, play blast options. Make sure you hit browse. I never really care what you call it, but I always tell you, I give you monster controls. If you want direction, ADV underscore monster controls underscore your last name. Hit save. Hit play blast. Boom. And now you're set. Turn that in. Okay. Do one last save as. Command Shift S. Call it handles done. File save as. Handles done. So again, if you're using my smiley face, take what you just learned, apply it to your monster face. 1, 2. Even though this is 2 separate sliders, I call that one handle because it's being applied to the same node. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is to show you different ways to kind of just make handles. And I realize that this is called arc. Right is up. What I have done in previous years is I rotate it like that. So now up. Now it's like that, which makes more sense. Did I do it all? I did. There we go. All right, so you're going to play blast that in, turn that in, and you're done. I am officially done teaching lecturing today.